Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. In today's video, it's going to be a series of 2 videos or maybe 3. I haven't yet decided, but I'm going to show you how I made this locket. Now this is another version of this locket, which was my initial design, but later on I saw that this looked even better. So it's really easy and fun to do. You just don't need much materials. Now this is the back side. Back side looks equally enticing. And here you go. And this is just an abbreviation of a basic Superduo Rivoli or encased Rivoli design. So without wasting much time, let's get started with the material list. Alright, to make this part of the encased Rivoli or the beaded bezel Rivoli, you will need 30 Superduo seed beads, size 11 seed beads, and a 12mm Rivoli. In today's video, we're going to just stick to basic, and I'm going to show you how to bezel this Rivoli. Maybe in the next one, I will be showing you how to make the basic pendant, and in the last one I will be showing you how to make this pendant. This looks complicated, but it is just a version of this one. This was the initial design that I had designed, and then came this one. So this will take some time. So if you stick to my video series, you will learn how to make the pendant. So let's get started. Alrighty. For the starting, we're going to pick up a Superduo, a seed bead, a Superduo, a seed bead 10 times. So you're going to pick up 10 Superduos and 10 seed beads. Now what I want to do is I want to pick up all of my beads, take them down to the very end of my thread, and I'm going to tie a knot. You can do this whichever way you think that is good. If you would want to make it using the stopper bead method, do it. If you want to go around the bead several times and then just fasten off the thread, it suits you. Whatever way is easier for you, just do that. Now, my knot is right here. So I'm going to go through one more bead, seed bead, and a Superduo. Pull tight. My thread is coming out of this way. I'm going to go up through the same Superduo bead. At this point, if you wish to trim off the thread, you can do it. But I like to fasten off the thread after a few rows. So I'm going to leave this as it is. Now turn your work. Because I like to work this way around, so it's easier for me. If you like to do it this way, you can obviously do it. But I like to turn my work so that it's easier for me to work in rounds. Now, I'm going to pick up a Superduo, go into, let me zoom you up a little bit. Yeah. Now, you're going to pick up a Superduo, go into the next Superduo bead. Pick up a Superduo, go through the next Superduo bead. Now you're going to do this all the way across until you come back, and I'll meet you here. Alright, I'm going to pick up the last Superduo bead, go into this bead. Again, I'm going to go through the next Superduo bead, and I'm going to step up in the round. Pull tight. I'm going to go into the next Superduo bead and the next one. in this way. Now because I want to step up to this Superduo bead, I'm going to come up through the same bead in an opposite angle in this way. Now because I like to work in round in this way, I'm going to push my beads in this way and pull tight. Again, I'm going to do one more row of superduos. So one superduo into the next one. One superduo into the next one. Now you have to finish this row across and I'll meet you at the end. Now if you look closely, this is going to be my end. So I'm going to pick up the last superduo bead and I'm going to go up through this bead and the next superduo. At this point you have to pull everything tight together so that you have a little bezel. Now you want your Rivoli to go inside whichever way you wish to, because both sides will be same. I'm going to push it in this way and then I'm going to hold it between my fingers. I'm going to take my needle, go up through the next Rivoli, the Superduo, and the next one, pulling tight. I'm going to go up through the same Superduo bead and pull. Now at this point I'm not going to push my work. I'm going to stick to this side. Even if it doesn't suit me, I'm going to be working this way around. So I'm going to pick up an 11, go through the Superduo, the next one, and I'm going to pull that, pick up an 11, go through the next Superduo. Now what we are doing is we're just closing up the work using 11 seed beads. So you're going to do this all the way across. Make sure that you're pulling everything tight together and I'll meet you at the end. Now I'm at the very end. I only have one more 11 so I'm going to go into the next 11 and some of the Superduo beads and I'm going to pull them tight. Now if you pull it tight together, you will see that the bezel sits beautifully. See, this is the front and this is going to be the back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce my work and I'm going to take my needle and I'm coming out of this Superduo. I'm going to go into and pass my needle through several of the beads so that I can have a good secure work. Now if you notice in this way that I have just fastened off the front thread that was coming right here. I just went through several of the beads and then I cut the thread right here. So you're going to reinforce your work. If you want, you can also go through the Superduo beads and I will meet you after just making it tight enough. Now if you want to make this piece, you will continue with me. But if you're not interested for this earring and you want to learn how to make this pendant, then you will have to come back next week when I will be uploading a video on how to make this one. So if you stick with me, you're going to learn how I did the embellishment part. So it's fairly easy. What I did was I'm coming out of here. So what I want to do is I want to go up through this seed bead right here and then I'm going to come up the next Superduo. So if you look closely, this was the first one, the first 10 set. This was the first set of 10. This was the middle part and this is the last part. So we want to come out of the second hole of the second set of Superduos. Right. So now when I'm here, if you look closely, I'm going to just pick up 3 11s and I'm going to go into the next bead. I'm going to pick up 3, 11 and go into the next superduo. So we're just filling in the gaps between the superduos. That's all that we're doing. Now if you look at the front, this looks really easy and pretty. I was thinking about making this into an earring, so I just made it into a simple design. But for the locket, the pendant is really complicated looking, but actually easy. I was thinking about making a video on the chain as well, so I will be doing that in the next videos. But as of now, we're going to stop here because I want this to be my next pendant. So I will be teaching you that in the next video. So make sure that you come back and watch it. Please subscribe to my channel. I want it to be growing. And you must be wondering why I use the same color superduos every time I make a superduo beaded video, or I make something out of superduo beaded pendant or something. The reason being, in India we don't get to have superduo beads. It's really not easy to find them. I sometimes get it from Amazon, but sometimes they have really expensive prices, because of which it's not affordable for me to buy and use it. So I stick to my basic designs using the same superduo beads that I got a few years back. But still I'm trying to figure out a way to teach you multiple designs so that you will be happy with my designs. So this complicated looking pendant will be the third video series. So make sure that you come back and you like, share and subscribe to my channel to continue watching the videos. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.